All right, thank you for joining. Today we'll go over APTOS, APT, USDT on the Binance chart. So I already went ahead and marked out a lot of the levels, and as you can clearly see, it has now flipped the weekly level, which was sitting at $12.59, and it is now looking to aim higher. Where is the next resistance? In my opinion, even though we do have this daily level above, the next major resistance will be this monthly level sitting at about $16.74, right? Now, I think this is very important because if you go ahead and zoom in, you'll see that this monthly level also lines up with this pivot high right here, right? So if I was to go ahead and drop that on there, put it into a swing failure pattern level, go ahead and set my alert. What's going to happen, in my opinion, would be I would expect price to not only move up to this level, but I think it will have a little bit of difficulty claiming this level. Obviously, anything can happen. It can just go straight up, blast right through, maybe back test it and keep on climbing. But seeing that we have a swing failure pivot high lined up exactly with this monthly level, I would expect a lot of traders to take that as a natural confluence level and expect price to come up, wick below, back test it as resistance before entering a short trade right here. Now, depending on the context of the market, this may or may not play out, but at this very moment, the more probable outcome would be for price to continue higher after claiming this weekly level, right? As you can see, this was resistance, broke through and back tested it as support. We could even go down into a little bit more of a local time frame. Let's look at the 4-hour, where you can see it a lot more clear now, right? Resistance, 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 broke through, back tested as support once, twice, swept this low, grabbed some liquidity, went up above again, back tested it one more time. And I don't really think we're going to get too many more back tests before we do continue higher. And the next resistance, which is the daily, right? Let's just be clear about that. Is sitting about 18% away. But my major resistance, in my opinion, will be sitting at around 25% away at about $16.74. So we have claimed this level as support at around $12.59. So I will not be bearish unless this level is lost. If we were to lose this level, then I would become a little bit more bearish on APTOS, right? Lose it, back test it, look for a short position, aiming lower to around the $9.12 range, right? There is also a SR level right here too as well, right? Support resistance level at around $10.79. So if we do fail this $12 level, then I would expect to see price come down to at least $10.80. And as you can see, there is a pivot low right here too as well. So that would also be a perfect swing failure setup. If we do come down to this level, sweep the lows, reclaim this level, and then move higher, right? Because that is a clear support zone. So we have 3 probable outcomes, in my opinion, right now. The way how the market is looking, Bitcoin is looking very bullish, right there at around 74,000. I do expect higher prices to come. This is a very hyped up project, a lot of backing behind it. One of those new generation altcoins. And as you can see, after selling off, it hasn't even broken its previous high, right? Which was around $20.48. And how far is that away from the current price? You're looking at around 50% away. Now, once that level is broken through, then obviously we're in price discovery. Will we get back up to, let's see here, where were we at? Will we get back up to the $100 mark? I believe so. With this project, it's a very fast moving project, a lot of hype behind it. And I just see a massive cup and handle basically playing out. All right, so I can see something like this playing out in the long term. Price comes up, sweeps this, comes down, maybe back test that level before breaking out. And then if we were to do a 1-to-1 extension of this entire, let's see something here, a little 1-to-1 extension. Let's just see where that lands us here, right? from the lows, around $36. Now, if this $100 mark was the actual high, let's just see something here. To the very low. Nope, nothing lines up there. And then we would have, it's not really that much of a confluence. So yeah, I wouldn't really go off of that. But typically I would expect to see at least a 1-to-1 extension from the bottom of this cup right here. So from the bottom here, targeting around $36, right? So after we break out from our current price, that target for me would be sitting 172% away at around $36, right? But as of right now, if we're looking a little bit more locally, as I said before, APTOS is looking very bullish. There's no signs of weakness at this moment, just higher highs and higher lows, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, leading me to believe the next target would be this daily level around $16, and then the monthly level above around $16.74. So potential 25% gain in price. Remember to always use your stop loss. I do like APTOS along with a lot of other projects too as well. And I also wanted to go ahead and look at the BTC pair, right? So APTOS, BTC. What I thought was very interesting about the BTC pair is if we go ahead and zoom out, you can see after selling off massively, it looks like we are now just accumulating down at these levels, right? So this looks like the accumulation phase before we get a massive breakout. And once this project breaks out of this level, I do expect a very aggressive rise to the upside. And with that being said, you know exactly what's going to happen. The USDT pair will move even more aggressively. Now, before in my previous videos, I showed exactly what happens when prices do break out of this accumulation zone. And I'll show you again really quick. Let's go ahead and take a look at Link, right? Chainlink. Look at what happened with Chainlink. It's massive sell-off, accumulation, broke out, and after the breakout, price increased. Let's see here, where'd this tool go? Price increased roughly 115%. So I would expect something very similar to APTOS. So at the very least, to get back to the all-time highs. Like I said before, you're looking at about a 50% increase in price, right? So very bullish on the regular USDT pair, bullish in my opinion on the BTC pair as well, seeing that we are accumulating and holding this level as support. So the next step is just for this project to continue to the upside. And remember, this is continuing to the upside on the USDT pair while the BTC pair is just in this accumulation phase. So once this starts running, APTOS will start to blow faces off, and yeah, I don't really see much stopping it, and it may potentially get to $100, right, which would be amazing because right now you're only sitting at 13. That's almost a 10x, right? So yeah, thank you for watching. That's pretty much it. Like and subscribe. Join me on X. Follow me on X. Like I said, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, I do post a lot on my trading view. I have been posting a little bit more lately. Nvidia, I posted that today, but you know, a lot of these calls have been working out quite well. As you can see, Bitcoin all-time high will be hitting soon, and obviously we are now there, right? So price has blasted through that. Let's go ahead and see something else here. Yeah, AVAX, bullish price action if you're following this call. Right now, AVAX is currently ripping. So let's go ahead and hit play. And as you can see, not only did it do exactly as I anticipated, it's now continuing to just gain, right? Let's see what else is going on here. Look at XRP, one of my other calls. Let's go ahead and hit play. And what did it do? Pretty much exactly how I drew it out here. Went above, back tested it with this wick, and then continued higher. And now it's sitting at 68 cents. So a lot of good calls. I said SWE was going to sell off after breaking this ascending wedge. And what did it do? Went right to it, right? Right to that level, reclaimed that level, and it's now continuing higher. So yeah, I could just go on all day with all this stuff. some of these calls were absolutely insane. I actually missed this trade on Pepe. And yeah, everyone knows what happened with this coin, right? Went straight to the moon. Really missed out on that, but that's okay. You know, we just keep trading and keep it going. So yeah, thank you for joining. Like I said, really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and yeah, leave a comment below with any projects you'd like to see me chart. I will definitely chart them out for you. Just give me about 24 to 48 hours. I'll try to do it quicker, but yeah, once again, thank you for watching. Take care.